Following video may contain images that are not suitable for all viewers. Your discretion is advised.
So Kitsune, I know that your birthday is today, right? But I also know that Kitsunes grow a new tail for every certain amount of years. And that years happens to be today for you, right?
Oh yeah, for every tail I get 10 times stronger than I used to be.
See, that's kind of what I thought, and I can't have you grow any stronger than me. So last night, while you were sleeping, I kinda cut off your brand new tail.
Oh, that's fine. I figured you were gonna do that. So I cut your tail off too.
Kitsune, you know I can't regrow those, right?
You should have thought about that before you cut my tail off.
My beautiful tail! What have you done to it?
Well, I'll regrow another one in a few years, so let's just begin, shall we?
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to AnimeSomeNow, channel for otakus by otakus. As always, I am Wolf-sama.
And I'm Kitsune, and welcome back to another Anime Topic, a segment where we like to introduce you to anime without spoiling it for you by telling you the bare bone minimum in hopes that you'll check it out.
And as always, we always got some kind of figurine or an item from that specific anime, as well as similar recommendations at the end.
And since it's October, what better anime to talk about than Corpse Party? This here is Corpse Party Back to School Edition, a game for the 3DS. It's a collector's edition game that came out in 2016 by Exceed Games. Well, I had it for some time now, and it should come as to no surprise that I really don't want to open it. But for you guys, I will. Inside, you'll find a couple of cool items, starting with the most obvious thing, which happens to be the game itself. However, this game is still imported from Japan, so it shouldn't be a surprise that you can play it in Japanese. However, you can change the subtitles to English, but that won't do much for the voices since it's not dubbed. The second thing you'll find is the soundtrack with 41 music tracks, so not much to show there except for maybe the cool cover. Now, lastly, this is the two Nindroid looking figures. This is Naomi and Seiko, two of the characters from Corpse Party. These two figures are made out of high quality PVC. Both of these figures are approximately 6 inches tall, so a little bigger than your average keychains. They have no movable joints or limbs, but they do come with exchangeable arms and faces to change the look of your collection every now and then. But that's enough about that. Let's get into the anime.
Corpse Party. Corpse Party is a short anime that takes place in a school called Kusaragi Academy, where a group of friends gather together in a classroom to tell ghost stories after the school festival. Their names being Satoshi, Morishige, Mayu, Naomi, Saiko, and Yoshiki. They were listening to Shinosaki talk about a cursed school named Heavenly Host Elementary, where it was said that the principal would torture the young kids who attended there and bury the ones that died under the school. One day, the principal received news that the school was going to shut down due to the disappearance of the kids around town, as well as one of the teachers. He grew worried and he started panicking that they might find out about his crimes, so he took his own life by jumping from the roof. Rumor has it that his soul now wanders aimlessly around the new school, Kurosagi Academy.
But here is where Shinozaki stops talking because she was interrupted by her teacher Yui-san and Satoshi's little sister Yuka, who tells everyone to go home because it was getting rather late. Unfortunately for the students, this meant saying goodbye for good to one of their friends, Mayu, who was transferring away from Kusaragi once the school festival had passed. In order to cheer up Mayu, Shinozaki wanted to play one last game with her she had found on the internet with everyone that doubled as a good luck charm called Sachiko Ever After.
It consists of a piece of paper cut up into a human-like shape. The theory behind it is that no matter how far apart everyone will be, they will still remain friends until the end. The rules of the game were quite simple. 1. Everyone must gather around the paper doll and hold it with one hand. 2. Everyone must repeat in their own head, Sachiko sound will beg of you equal to the number of people playing the game. In this case, it will be 9. 3. Do not repeat the phrase more or less time than the number of people present in the room, and do not stop halfway through the sentence or restart a sentence or the charm will fail. And 4. Whenever everyone is holding the doll, they must pull until the doll ribs. Each person must now keep their own piece of the paper doll somewhere safe, and as long as they keep it, they will remain friends forever. However, if any of these rules are broken in any way or not done correctly, the charm will fail, and horrible things may begin to happen.
But this wouldn't be much of an anime if all the rules were followed flawlessly, so someone either didn't believe or screwed up along the way. Because of this, as soon as the ritual was done, a massive earthquake hit the school, causing lights and ceiling tiles to fall, and out of nowhere the floor to cave in completely in the area where the participants were standing. They wound up falling into a deep hole that led into what we can only assume to be the former elementary school that was once their heavenly host.
After the intense fall, all the students started to regain consciousness. As they were looking around, they all realized that they're all being separated. Everyone's instinct was either to find an exit or find a classmate. However, we quickly find out these two options become impossible to do, since all the students were transported into 4 different dimensions, or as it was referring to the anime, closed spaces, made by the 4 children who were murdered there. Even though they were all in the same cursed school, if you don't exist in the same closed space, you can never meet with the other students.
Being trapped in an indestructible school in a different dimension can really bring down your hopes of escaping. Even more so when demonic children are chasing you down to kill you, but the will to live can be strong. So our protagonists find one ray of hope of escaping that may or may not work. To gamble is to find the soul that killed the children, who was also trapped within the walls of this cursed school, and get him to confess his crimes to appease the children so they can finally move on and hopefully destroy the closed spaces. Or die trying and forever be a part of the heavenly host, as well as adding a new page to the legend that is Sachiko ever after. Now, that's all we can tell you about this anime without spoiling it for you. Now, Corpse Party is a very short anime with only 4 episodes, or 5 if you count the missing footage OVA. While yes, you could definitely breeze through this anime before Halloween even starts, it's still worth watching.
However, in case you still are unsatisfied, we do have another Halloween video we did last year. The link will be in the description below. But we also do have 2 similar recommendations to start with Higarashi When They Cry. This anime takes us to a small town called Hinamisawa, a peaceful looking place where almost everyone knows one another. In fact, the town is so small that it only has 1 school with 1 classroom where about 15 kids of all ages are mixed in. Our story begins with the protagonist Keiichi Maebara, who's already attending the school for about a month and the newest member to the game club, along with Reina Ryu, Mion Sonasaki, Rika Furade, and Satoko Hojo. Everything was going fine until one day Keiichi met a photographer near a trash dump while trying to help Rina look for treasure, who told him that a terrible murder had happened there, leaving Keiichi speechless as the man walked away. Curious about the accident, Keiichi asked around about it, but everyone, including his friends, denied such thing ever taking place, in a way that it was almost as if they were hiding something. As time passed by and the yearly Carnival Drift Festival approached, word got out about Otoshiro, a demon who watched over the village. Each year the demon would kill people who had done wrong by him and spirit the same number of people away as the sacrifices during the festival. This confirmed what the photographer said was true, making Keiichi even more interested. However, he got a warning that if he keeps poking his head around, he might be the next victim of Otishiro's curse. Higarashi When They Cry can be a little bit strange because the story is split in multiple different arcs, but I'm sure once you're done watching all the episodes you can piece it together.
Now, our next recommendation is Shiki. Shiki is another anime that takes us to another small village named Sotoba, where a young girl named Shimizu Megami had a dream to graduate school so she could finally escape where she lives and move to the big city and hopefully become a pop idol and spend the rest of her nights in clubs without ever looking back. I mean, after all, she only cared about 2 things in the entire village. One was the love of her life and the new transfer student Yuki Natsuno, and 2, the new European-style mansion that was built on the hill overlooking the area. While the town didn't have much to offer Megami, at least it was a peaceful place where people were happy and lent a hand whenever they needed it. It didn't stay like this for long though. After a new family moved into the mansion in the middle of the night, strange things began to happen, from Jesus statues being destroyed to human corpses being found half-eaten in their own homes. Even after all these strange things made it in the newspaper, Megami didn't care. She still liked the mansion and the people who lived there, so much that she wanted to impress them in hopes that they would welcome her in. However, it was this obsession that surely would cause her untimely death. Now, Shiki is one of those anime that likes to be very fast-paced at times and very slow at others. Still, it's a really good anime that we hope you and your friends would like to check out. Now, if there's any anime that you'd like to see us cover here on Anime Topic, or just something that you're curious about, just let us know in the comments below and we'll try our best to see if we can do a video on it.
Well, that is all we have for this anime topic. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like so we can make more like it. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. As always, stay safe and don't forget to show your otaku pride now. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Bye! Hey guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video and want to help us make more like it, don't forget to leave a like. And if you don't want to miss our future videos, don't forget to subscribe. As always, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, links in the description below. And if you haven't seen our other videos, you should go check those out now, so you can like them. And now that you guys know what happened to his tail, I bet you can guess what happened to his ears. What was that for?
I miss my ears.
Aww.